Of our viewers don't know Sandeep, he manages a Quant Mutual Fund, reaching closer to that magical 1 lakh crore.
Yeah, we are
AUM.
slightly shorter of that.
And he started, and I've said this before, but he started with 500 crores in AUM in 2020, right? March, I think, 2020. So it's one of the fastest growing mutual funds.
In fact, equity AUM was 27 crores.
27 crores, and we're now talking about
96,000.
96,000 crores. So more from Sandeep, but if you missed the market action, let me just quickly recap things here. So as I said, right, I mean, global stuff came to the fore. It mattered. It started, of course, with. I mean, you can always go back. Say it started sometime in the middle of last week because, I mean, the indications were there from the Japanese market, etc. But it really started, of course, with the labor market data last Friday. You had sort of, Six Sigma moves, big, huge moves that day. And then, of course, the market here started correcting. And, of course, it was also the yen carry trade unwind, which the yen had a 20-handle move. That is 162 to 142. So that is, it's only happened, I think, 5 times in the last 20 years with interest rate, with interest rate differential of 5%. It's only, I think, happened once or twice. So really unprecedented week in that sense. By the end of the week, I mean, so this is what happened. By the end of the week, things calmed down. The initial jobless claims data came from the US. It's weekly data, but because we are sort of scratching for any thing which indicates calm or otherwise, there was outsized attention to it, and that growth scare, people kind of backed off of it. On the yen carry trade, JP Morgan put out a note this morning, essentially saying that about 70% of the carry trade unwind is behind. Now, I was surprised because, I mean, what do they mean by that? That 70% is done? Are they saying yen shorts have been unwound? Or are they talking about everything else, everything combined? Because, estimates of how large the carry trade itself is kind of unknown. As I said, Nifty still outperformed. High to low, Nifty fell 4.5%. S&P was down 9% at one stage. For the week, Nifty is down 1.5%. Bank Nifty is down 1.7%. Mid-cap index is down 1.2%. And small-cap index ended about 2% lower. So let's pick up from where you left off. This is the trailer. This is, in that sense, the first episode of volatility. You're expecting more, Sandeep.
If I look at the entire characteristic, the way it is unfolded, it looks like that we have seen first round of trailer. You have seen in yen, maybe the next round of volatility will come in dollar index. Okay,
so you mean the dollar goes higher?
Yeah, that will go higher.
But what will cause it, in your opinion? Growth scare once again, or?
It could be combination, okay? Or let's say, because if you really go back to look at the cycles, let's be very clear, this theme